My scanners are detecting one life form in the area. Exercise caution.
Noted. Pixel, what is all this?
These relics and scrolls are all connected to your past in one way or another. My analysis states that whoever lives here has been studying you.
These date back to almost 4 years ago, just after Mora was released from the Cursed Realm. That means that whoever lives here is...
After all of these years, we finally meet, face to face.
Who are you? Why are you here?
I guarantee you don't know me. At least, not anymore. But I know you, Zane.
You're him. The first Master of Ice. You can tell me about my past.
I was the Master of Ice, until you changed that all those years ago.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's still so much you don't know, Zane. I know I can't change the past, but with your help, I can change the future.
I've had enough of this. Ice! My powers, they're gone.
It's good to be back.
In Obsidian Glaive, you stole my powers.
That's not the only thing I want to take.
What are you?
The Master of Form's powers are effective, but I prefer yours.
Zane, your internal processor is damaged, and your arm motors are failing. I suggest retreat.
This isn't over. Whoever you are, I will stop you.
We shall meet again soon, Zane. Very soon.
Good. Now go again.
I'm beginning to feel like we're the students here, Yin. Ever since the ninja brought you home with the realm crystal, you've been acting like you're the wisest one here.
Maybe it's because I am.
Even though we come from separate realms, brother, I'm glad that we are together. Father would be proud to see us both as senseis. It's good to see you back as a sensei, Wu. That forward time blade really came in handy.
Even after all the trouble they created, it's good to see them used for a just cause.
Zane, it's good to see you back. Tell me, did you find what you were looking for in the Wailing Alps?
I'm afraid not. There were no clues that led to my past.
There had to have been something indicating whether or not you had more family. A note? Or a scroll, perhaps?
I'm sorry, but no.
The land bounty is finally complete. We just need to hook this engine component up to the main vehicle outside. That means we can finally get going.
Excellent timing. We told Colin and Zora we'd meet them at the Air Jitsu Temple in 1 hour, so if we hurry, we'll make it.
Are you sure you won't stay, brother?
We appreciate your hospitality, but it's time we find a home of our own. It's too bad the students couldn't be here to see us off. They're off dealing with some stragglers from the SOG in the city, but when they return, we'll be sure to let them know you left. This new vehicle is incredible. What did you call it again, Nia? The land bounty. It should suit us well. Speaking of suits, These new suits are awesome.
I concur. They appear to be our best ones yet.
There won't be enough room on the land bounty for all of us, so I've built bikes here for Zane and Cole. You two can scout ahead and meet us at the Airjitsu Temple.
Sounds like a plan. Now let's load this thing up and get going.
And here we have the actual tomb of my warriors. Now, I can free them using the same power that imprisoned us all so long ago.
It's been too long.
General Vex, it's good to have you back. I'm going to need you all for what I have planned.
We're ready to serve. What shall we do?
Prepare the troops. It's time we take back what's ours.
According to my scanners, the Temple of Airjitsu is just up ahead.
Wait, what's that?
So, it looks like another threat to Ninjago has risen. What do you say we take care of them the old-fashioned way, Zane?
Cole, wait!
Who are these guys? They're tough. I've been trying to tell you. I know them.
Wait, Zane, you know who these samurai are?
Leave my friend alone!
He's too powerful. We have what we need. Let's go!
There could be more of those things nearby. We need to get moving. Yes, but I have to come clean about this. I'm the one who released them. When I was in the Wailing Alps, I found much more than I thought I would.
Zane, you've made a huge mistake. Lying to Sensei, and now being responsible for compromising Ninjago's safety.
I know. I'm sorry. Let's just get going. We're meeting up with the rest of the team at the Airjitsu Temple, and we can figure out where to go from there.
Hey, is that Colin and Zora? Ninja, it's so good to see you all again. It's been too long, my pupils. It's good to see the team back together again. Speaking of the team, where are Cole and Zane? They drove separately. They should be arriving any minute now.
Everyone get over here. Cole is hurt.
Cole,
are
buddy,
you okay?
What happened? I'm fine. Just took a couple hard hits in the fight back there. It looks like you took quite the spill, Cole. What happened?
Ninjago has a new threat. The Blizzard Samurai. When I was in the Wailing Alps, I found him. The first master of ice. I believe he awakened these warriors.
Zane, what have you done? You lied to all of us. Friends don't lie. Now, you've endangered Ninjago. You don't even deserve to be on this team. Kai, stop it. Fighting will only make matters worse. Zane may have made a mistake, but that doesn't mean it's too late to fix it. If we can figure out who they are, we may be able to stop them.
Sensei, the Blizzard Samurai we fought. Do they sound familiar to you?
I'm afraid so. The Serpentine War wasn't the only battle I fought in.
there was another. I know those samurai because I fought them many years ago. My Emperor, it's as you said. The White Ninja's powers are connected to his core. Just as I thought. As long as his core remains intact, his powers will never leave him. He will help to fuel the eternal winter.
Our troops are ready. What's our next move, my Emperor?
We will not be able to defeat the ninja by force alone. More powerful men than me have tried. I've been observing them for so long. We have to take them apart from the inside, and Zane is the key.
Yes, my Emperor. When shall we begin?
Soon. Take the troops to the Air Jitsu Temple, and bring me Zane.
Sensei, you knew about the Blizzard Samurai. Why have you never told us?
I thought that after they were trapped inside the Forsaken Castle, we would never hear from them again, but I was mistaken.
If you know who they are, then you must know of some way to defeat them.
In order to defeat the Ice Emperor, you must first understand who he is. It started 40 years ago, shortly after the end of the Serpentine War. Crux and Acronix had just been lost to the depths of time, when we realized that we had made a mistake. The first Master of Ice, their father, blamed us for their disappearance. With the backing of an army of samurai, he waged a war on the Elemental Masters. Ninjago's short-lived peace had come to an end. The fighting dragged on for weeks, as the Master of Ice continued to gain ground on us. It wasn't until the Battle of Blizzard Peak that things changed. The Master of Ice was marching his troops through the Birchwood Forest when he stumbled upon a lost laboratory. Inside, he found you, Zane. He saw something in you and took you under his wing. Zane became his fiercest warrior in battle, possessing both skill and smarts, traits that the Master of Ice had instilled in his own sons all those years ago. As the fighting continued, the two grew closer and became almost unstoppable on the battlefield. We knew we had to prepare, fearing that the next time we fought him would be our last. We defeated him the way one often defeats an enemy, by taking away their weapon. On the final day of the war, we separated the two. With the help of the Elemental Masters, Zane was subdued, and the Ice Emperor defeated.
You said that I fought on the side of the Ice Emperor, and yet I have no recollection of this memory. How is this possible?
You were under the control of the Ice Emperor, Zane. Once you were freed, we used your ice powers to freeze him and his warriors in the Forsaken Castle, trapping them in an eternal, icy grave. The Ice Emperor was supposedly trapped inside the castle forever. How did he escape? I fear it was our unprecedented journey to the Wailing Alps all those years ago that disturbed the tomb and freed the Emperor. He must have been there, observing us as you four battled Moro into the blind man's eye.
This is all my fault. I'm sorry.
As am I. I thought that trapping them in the castle would get rid of the problem, but I was only delaying the inevitable.
I don't know if I can stop him. I have so much responsibility lying on my shoulders. I just don't think I can do it.
You need to let go of it, Zane. We're your family. When the Observer unleashed the Oni, I felt responsible, but my family reminded me of who I was. We're here for you, Zane.
Thank you, Jay.
Hey you! Get back here! Come on, Cole. Leave some for the rest of us. Gravity. Zora, you never told me you had powers. It's something I picked up along the way, but obviously it's not working on them. Let me show you how it's done, Zora. Lightning! Fire! Ugh. General Vex, we've got the Ice One.
Then we have what we came for. Blizzard Samurai, return home.
Come on, guys. We have to follow them. Kai, wait. You saw what happened back there. We stand no chance against them. We need to find a different way to defeat them. Kai and I's fire is the key. If you can get us close enough, we should be able to melt their icy exteriors. Sounds like a plan, Dad. Let's use this failure to fuel us. They messed with the wrong family. Get some rest, Ninja, because tomorrow we save Zane. Colin, do you ever think about our mother? All the time. Her memory lived on through Morrow, but he's gone now. Do you ever think about getting them back? What do you mean? Dad said that when a ghost dies in the real world, they're reborn again into the cursed realm. Wu has the realm crystal. All we have to do is take it, and... Zora, stop this now! We will not put our friends in danger by opening a portal to the cursed realm. Promise me that you won't do it. Okay, yes. I promise. Just as the first Spinjitzu master passed one of the elemental powers down to me, the time will soon come for me to pass them down to you.
I am ready, Father.
Then prove it! Show me you are worthy, my son.
Father, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
No, Zane. It's okay. You have proved yourself worthy of my powers. I love you, my son. So much.
Where am I?
You're my guest.
No matter what you do, I'm not going to tell you anything.
You don't have to. You know I can take whatever I want. Now, tell me everything.
No matter what happens, I will stop you. There will always be light to rise against the dark.
You can't stop me. You don't even know who you are. Everything that you have ever known and loved is all a lie, Zane. Friends and family that you hold dear are merely an illusion to cover up a darker past. Your past.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
The war. You were a spy from the beginning. Wu and Garmadon left you for me to find. I took you in, called you my son, and you betrayed me. You killed my soldiers with my own elemental powers. You ended their innocent lives.
No, Wu would never make me do that. You're lying.
Search yourself, Zane. You know it to be true. Everything that you fought to protect was a lie. Now, I can take whatever I want.
No! Get out of my head! Get out of my head! You can't control me anymore!
Once I have the powers of Forbidden Spinjitzu, I won't need to.
Pixel, read vitals. Pixel!
You're forgetting. When I was in your head, I was in control. Pixel is gone. And soon, you will be too.
No! I won't let that happen!
You can't delay the inevitable, Zane. An eternal winter is coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Alright everyone, you know your mission. Let's get Zane and get out of here.
Darkness!
Come at me, bro.
What? Yeah!
There are too many of them. We can't break through.
Cover me, ninja. I'm going to clear a path.
We've got a clear shot at getting Zane. It's now or never, guys. Go, my children. Maya and I will cover you.
Thanks, Dad. Just like old times.
Just like old times. Kai, Master of Fire, your anger strengthens you. Why should you be rescuing the Master of Ice? I can feel your anger towards him for what he did. No!
Kai, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just get Zane and get out of here.
Well, we're in luck, because he's right over there.
Zane, buddy, are you okay? I'm fine, just get me out of here. Something isn't right. Will do, buddy. Let's go home. Sensei, I need to speak with you.
Ask me anything, Zane.
When you fought in the war against the Ice Emperor, did you program me to spy on him?
I'm afraid I did, Zane. Garmadon and I personally knew your father, Julian. After its death, we took you and left you with the Ice Emperor, knowing that you would grow close to him. I'm not proud of what I did, but it was the only way to defeat him.
You removed my independent thought. What say did I have in this? I was built to protect those who cannot protect themselves. This goes against my programming.
Zane, I'm sorry.
No, I may have made a mistake by unleashing the Ice Emperor, but you made a mistake by creating him.
Sensei, how are you holding up? I have always strived to do what is right, but today, I failed. Actions have consequences, and now, I fear I may have lost Zane forever. There was a time when you once guided me, and now, I'm going to help you, but I can't do that until we defeat these Blizzard Samurai. Now, Zane said the Ice Emperor mentioned something about Forbidden Spinjitzu. Do you know anything about that? Forbidden Spinjitzu was created by my father to combat the Overlord. Alone, each scroll allows the user to create a tornado of elemental power, but when all three scrolls are united, it allows the user to channel dark energy to unlock their true potential. Only my father could use this power, as it turned any mortal who used it evil. If the Ice Emperor uses those scrolls to unlock his true potential, he could plunge Ninjago into an eternal winter. You must not let that happen. Then it's settled. We have to get those scrolls first. The Ice Emperor plans to bring Ninjago into an eternal winter using the scrolls of Forbidden Spinjitzu. Together, we must stop him before it's too late. We need to get to those scrolls before he does. I agree. How do we find them? There are 3 forbidden scrolls. One is located here at the Temple of Air Jitsu. the next being in the Temple of Axword. Welcome to your mind, Zane. Say goodbye to friends and family you've loved. The eternal winter has begun! Zane, are you okay? Zane, what's gotten into you? Don't you see? All of the pieces are coming into place. Sensei, no! You're going to pay for that, Zane. Ah, the fire burns bright within this one. You may prove useful yet. Fire! Hurry, Kai. You need to subdue him. Ninjago! He's unconscious. It's over, Kai. You can drop the scroll now. No one is taking my scroll. You think you can control me? What's wrong with him? The scroll's dark energy is corrupting his mind. We need to get it away from him.
Leave it to me.
Sorry, Kai, but I've got to snap you out of this. What happened? The power of the scroll corrupted you. It wasn't good, but now we know to never use its power.
My Emperor, the odds of them defeating Zane were 10-1.
This isn't about numbers. It's about revenge. They may have stopped me from getting the first scroll, but thanks to Zane, we now know where the other two are.
I'll prepare the troops.
No need. I'll do it myself. Hey, Nia. I'm home. Nia? No. It can't be. You're dead. If I can't have Nia, then you can't either. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? No! Jay, are you okay? Just another nightmare, Nia. Just another nightmare. Tomorrow, we'll head to the X-Cave and pick up the vehicles Nia's been working on. We'll need them for going after the Forbidden Spinjitzu scrolls. The Blizzard Samurai are still out there. If they get their hands on a scroll before we do, there may be no way to stop them. We won't let that happen. Tomorrow, we'll finish it all. Dad, is that you?
Sora, please, you have to help us. Your mother and I can't last much longer. We need your help.
Don't worry. Colin and I will save you. I promise. Zora, what's going on out here? It's Mom and Dad. They need our help. It's really late, Zora. You must be seeing things. Yeah, you're probably right. It just felt like someone was in my head. My son. Dad? No. You're dead. This isn't real. Lloyd, it's me. No, it's not! Clever boy. I'm not going to let you get inside my head. Foolish child. I already know what's in your head. You feel responsible for the deaths of your parents. You fear that you'll never be a good enough leader. And you're afraid. Afraid that you'll never be as powerful as Lord Garmadon. That's enough! Don't you see? You can't wield the scroll. You're too weak and far too naive. You're going to pay for that. No, young Garmadon. In time, it is you who will pay. Lloyd, what happened? It's the Ice Emperor. He was here, and he got the scroll. I'm sorry. All the more reason for us to get those vehicles and find the other scrolls. Let's get moving, Ninja. We've got a long road ahead of us. Hey, why isn't he tied up? You remember what happened last time he was free? He nearly killed us. That's enough, Kai. You know as well as I do that it wasn't his fault. He was under the control of the Ice Emperor. He's gone now. He's out of my head, and he's never coming back. You can trust me, Kai. If you're wrong, I'm not the only one that's going to have trust issues. It's been so long since we were last here. Tell me about it. That was when you guys were stuck in the first realm, and we were all alone. My father was still alive too. That was then, and this is now. Your father is gone, Zora, but there are still plenty of people out there that we can help. To do that, we need to get those scrolls first. That's what these vehicles are for. I still need to make a few more modifications until they're complete. We'll stay here for the night and then get going in the morning. Hey Zane, how did you know when the Ice Emperor was in your head? That's just the thing. You don't know. He's like the plague, silently creeping in, and before you know it, he shut you out of your own mind. That's just what I was afraid of. Lloyd, what's wrong? No. It's happening again. It's happening again! Young Garmadon, do you really believe you can stop me? You couldn't stop Klaus from killing your mother, or even your father. You couldn't save them. Just like you won't be able to save your own friends. Stop it. Stop it! How do you know Klaus still isn't out there, planning the demise of everything you've ever loved? I killed him. He's dead. Are you really that naive, young Garmadon? You should know by now. No one's ever really gone. You can't save them, Lloyd. You've failed them. This is their end. This is your future. No, it's not. Now, young Garmadon. You should really be more careful what you do to yourself. What? You can't last much longer, Lloyd. My vengeance is coming. The eternal winter is coming. Lloyd. 'Cause 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 'c
Lloyd, what happened? I saw it again, Zane. The Ice Emperor. The unknown. We can't stop it.
It's okay, Lloyd. You're safe now.
This unknown. What was it like?
It's like you're trapped. You're forced to watch your deepest, darkest fears unfold in front of you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I've run my analysis on it. It's the Ice Emperor. He's using an obsidian glaive to access our subconscious. Doubts, fears, hatred. He's bringing it all out. He's using the unknown to tear us all apart.
Lloyd, when you were in the unknown, did you see my father?
That's enough, Sora.
No, I won't put up with this anymore.
Our parents are gone, Colin, and you don't even care. I've said my goodbyes, Sora. They're not coming back. You need to move on.
I grew up without you, Colin. Without our parents. We have the chance to make our family whole again. I'm not going to let it pass by.
Sora, wait! It's okay, Colin. I've got this one. How are you holding up?
I never knew my mother, Cole. My father left me at an orphanage when I was very young, and he promised, when the time was right, he would come back. I waited 17 years. I had no friends, no family, only my burning passion to see my father again. This is my second chance right here, Cole. I can't let it pass by.
Sora, I know how much this means to you, but you've got to let it go. You have your family right here. Just think about it.
Okay. Give me some time to think.
I understand. I'll see you inside. You're just in time, Cole. We're going over the plan. Tomorrow, we'll put an end to all of this. We're going to have to split into teams. Kai, Ray, and Zane will go to the Wailing Alps to steal back the first scroll.
Are you sure that's a good idea, Lloyd? Zane and I aren't exactly on the best of terms right now.
There's no other choice. Your fire can stop the Blizzard Samurai, and Zane's knowledge on the Forsaken Castle is vital to the mission. Don't worry, Lloyd. I'll keep a close eye on them.
Thanks. Now, Cole, Jay, Nia, and Skylar will retrieve the second scroll, located at the monastery, while I take the Titan mech to get the last scroll. We'll meet up at the Urjitsu Temple when this is all over. Let's get to work, Ninja. I'm going to need all hands on deck. I'm sorry, Cole, but I can't take this anymore. I need my parents back.
Sora, what are you doing? Something I should have done a long time ago. If you do this, you'll prove that you're no better than any wrongdoer. You've been so blinded by what you didn't have. You failed to see what you gained. You have a family, Sora. You're loved. I'm sorry, Colin. It's too late. It's never too late to do the right thing, Sora.
This is the right thing.
Our parents. They're calling me. I'm going to bring them home. Sora! No!
Goodbye, Colin. I hope you can forgive me.
Hey guys.
Ninja, it's so good to see you all again.
Likewise, but we're really in a hurry. We need the scroll of forbidden spinjitzu that's kept here. Of course, I'll go grab it for you.
You're just in time. The students are practicing some of the moves you last taught them.
Yeah!
I've been getting beat up all day, Master. Can't we just take a break?
Do you think the enemy will let you have a break in the midst of battle? Or go easy on you because you are younger? I push you for a reason, Nelson. Now go again.
I've had enough of this.
I only push him because I see the same drive in him that I once had.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Yin. He'll come around. It's a difficult lesson to learn. She's gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my sons. Your mother, she's gone.
What do you mean? She was just here.
You'll see one day. Death is a difficult lesson to learn. Anyways, we've got a team to get back to. Let's just get the scroll and go home.
That sounds great, except there's just one problem with your plan, Cole.
And what's that?
The Blizzard Samurai!
Protect the scroll at all costs!
We're here to help, Ninja. Be the hero, Jay. Be the hero that Nia needs.
Wait! Yeah!
It's the blue one, Commander. He has the scroll.
Let me handle this.
It's over. We have the scroll. You have lost.
Well then, it's a good thing I always know how to call for help.
We're seriously outnumbered here. We need to move. No, I lost the scroll. We have to go back for it.
It's not worth your life, Jay.
Cole is right. The rest of the team still has a shot at getting the other two. Let's just hope they were more successful than we were.
These boats here are the quickest way back to the Air Jitsu Temple. Follow the river to the edge of the grasslands, and the temple will be just about a mile from there.
Thanks for the help, guys.
Good luck, Ninja.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect you today, Nia. It's okay, Jay. No, it's not. The Observer couldn't protect his Nia, but I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep mine safe. Whatever it takes.
Alright, Zane. You know the ins and outs of this place. How do we get inside? There's an alternate entrance on the west side of the castle that leads to the Emperor's quarters. The scroll will be in there. Let's get moving. I'll go in and grab the scroll. Cover me out here. Good luck, Kai.
You are unwise to face me alone, Master of Fire. And you are unwise to underestimate me. Still that fiery spark. You may prove useful yet. The end of it all draws near, Zane.
I'm not afraid of you anymore. I'm not afraid of the unknown. Ugh. Wait, what happened? Dad? No. Kai, I'm sorry.
No. Your anger is your greatest asset. Use it. Embrace it. Let your fire burn bright, Kai.
No, it wasn't his fault.
I know you still blame him, Kai. He lied to you. He attacked your friends. He let your father die. He is responsible for all of this. Your father is dead. Avenge him, Kai. Avenge him! What? Yeah!
What have you done, Zane? You killed my father! Kai, I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. I don't care. You killed my dad. Ah! This is highly irrational, Kai. I won't fight you.
Look at what you've become, Zane. You're a murderer. Your family has left you. You are nothing!
No! It wasn't my fault! It wasn't my fault! You're wrong about this, Kai. I won't take it any longer. Before all this, we were friends, Kai. We were brothers! None of that matters anymore. All of this. It's all your fault! My father is dead because of you, Zane. You caused all of this. I'll never forgive you. Where am I?
You're my guest.
You killed Ray.
Unnecessary loss. While he did defeat me in the war, I never blamed him for it. His death only served as a counteract to Kai's anger, and he fulfilled his purpose. Your team is fractured.
Where is Kai? What did you do to him?
Everything! I will not rest until your team has been torn apart. I want you to suffer as I did. I loved you, Zane. You were like a son to me. And then, you betrayed me.
You know that wasn't my fault. You know what Wu did.
Wu will die, as will you. Tomorrow, I will finish the war he started 40 years ago. With your help, and the power from the scrolls of Forbidden Spinjitzu, I will plunge Ninjago into an eternal winter. Your home will become a frozen wasteland in which I rule. With your master dead and the team torn apart, all will bow before the Ice Emperor.
And then what?
I finally rest, knowing that all has been made right. And then, I see my family again. You see, that's the difference between us, Zane. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge my family.
And I'll do whatever it takes to protect mine. You will never hurt my family.
It won't be I that harms them, Zane. When the time is right, you will end them all.
The snow's getting too thick. I'm going to have to go the rest of the way on foot. The blizzard's too strong. Can't go much longer. Ugh.
Oh good, you're finally awake. Where am I? Who are you guys? My name is Kenji. This is my wife Akari and our son Matthew. You took quite the spill out there.
Yeah, thanks for the save. Where are we?
About 5 miles east of Tahara Village.
Tahara Village? That's where I'm going. But this place was never covered in snow before.
The Ice Emperor is growing stronger. Now that he's in possession of 2 Forbidden Scrolls, he's moved his troops east. He's preparing for war.
It wasn't always like this. The storm forced us out of our homes. The eternal winter is spreading.
That's why I need to get to Tahara Village. If I don't get the last scroll before he does, there may be no way to stop this. I can take you there.
No, Matthew, you won't. It's far too dangerous out there.
All we do is sit around here. I want to do something right. Something to help. I know the feeling, kid. But one of life's greatest lessons is patience. Take this storm, for instance. You can't control when it comes or when it goes, but you can control what you do with it. If you fight it head on, you'll be beaten. But if you work with it, if you learn from it, you'll better yourself. And in time, it will pass. Take what circumstances you're given and make something out of them. That's what makes a true hero. That's what makes a ninja. And today, you're one of us, kid.
I assume you're here for the same reason I am. The scroll.
I'm afraid so.
This place was once my home. A bountiful village, teeming with life and happiness. But Chen and Wu's rivalry destroyed that. Their war demolished my home.
I'm sorry.
Once your team is destroyed, my master will cover your realm in an eternal winter, ensuring a new balance of power and preventing any wars from happening again.
You can't prevent the natural order of things. Death, destruction, peace and happiness are the ebb and flow of natural life.
With the power of the scrolls, I can change that.
You won't win, Vex.
I already have. You fear the unknown. All my master had to do was place an inkling of doubt in your mind, and you succumb to your fear. You're weak, bested by your own ambiguity and dismay.
That's enough! I will not be intimidated by your empty threats, Vex. I will defeat you, and I will stop the eternal winter.
Hey, it looks like we're the first ones back. Did you get the Forbidden Scroll?
I'm afraid not. Well then, it's a good thing I got mine.
Lloyd! Because of you, Ninjago can rest safely tonight. Where's everyone else? Kai, Zane, Ray, and Zora.
Zora, she's gone. Gone? What do you mean, gone? To the Cursed Realm. She obviously succumbed to the Ice Emperor's plan. He's bringing our fears to life. He's planted visions of the Observer and Jay, created conflict between Zora and I, and brought out Lloyd's fear of the unknown, let alone Kai and Zane, who, by the way, still aren't back. Did someone say my name? Pixel! I thought I lost you.
I am here, Zane. It is okay.
We are still compatible?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Pixel? No. No. It was all a lie. It was all a lie!
All your fears and shortcomings only add to my vengeance, Zane. Pixel is gone, and your family has left you. You have nothing left to fight for.
Even so, I was programmed to protect those who cannot protect themselves. That is something you can never change.
Very well then. I'll do it myself. Any harm inflicted upon me will now be brought back upon you tenfold. I am in control now, Zane.
Kai, where are they? Where are Ray and Zane? They're gone. Both of them. They're dead. How could you let this happen? You think you could have saved them? You've always acted like you're better than me. I should have been the leader. I should have been the Green Ninja. Kai, stop. This isn't you. Nia, he's gone. Our father is gone. And you weren't there. None of you were.
We need to get that scroll away from him. Now!
Leave it to me. You've always had all the power. Once all this is over, I will be the one wearing the green robes. Only then can I save those that I love. You can't save everyone, Kai. Death is as much a part of life as anything. It's what we do with it that matters. Your pitiful sentiment means nothing! Only the scroll can save us now. That's enough! Kai!
He's going to be out for a while. Let's take him inside.
Kai's rage was no accident. The Ice Emperor is behind this. Time is of the essence. We have to go save Zane. Extrication? Is that what you're calling this? Zane, whatever he did to you, It's not too late. The Ice Emperor has done nothing. He's merely expanded my perimeter of knowledge, opened my eyes to a new world. This place can never be free until it's been rid of you, the so-called protectors of this land.
This is between you and me, Zane. I will risk no other lives for my mistakes.
Wu, the deceiver. My master desires your imminent destruction.
Tell your master that this is between him and I. Leave my students out of this.
Tell him yourself.
Wu, your team is fractured. Your greatest pupil, the Chosen One, the almighty Green Ninja, fears me. He fears the unknown. You all do.
No, not this again.
Give in to the unknown, Lloyd. Give me control, and I can make your fears vanish with the snap of my fingers.
No.
You have nothing left to fight for. Your friends have failed you. The pretentious team that once protected your land has been split apart.
The team? My friends. My job as their leader is to continue fighting my fears.
Your fears? I've seen inside your head, Lloyd. You're afraid of your power. You're afraid of what you'll become. You say you want to fight your fears? Well, your greatest one is yourself.
No! Fear the unknown. Fear the unknown! Lloyd! Lloyd, wake up! Lloyd!
He's alive, but unresponsive. It's as if he's in a deep sleep. He's going to be out for a while.
We failed.
I refuse to believe that. Come on, guys. Ninja never quit. Look around you, Jay.
Our team is falling apart. First Kai, now Zane. This is all Sensei's fault. How can you blame him when you allowed Sora to be lost to the Cursed Realm? Because of you, I may never get to see her again.
Enough! Colin is right. You shouldn't have to suffer for my mistakes. I will make this right, but now we have to focus on what's most important, and that's stopping the Ice Emperor.
May I remind you that he's a villain you created. How can you teach us to take responsibility when you can't even do it yourself?
Colin, I'm truly sorry for what I've done. I have to make this right, but I can't defeat him alone. I need your help.
Even if I wanted to help you, there's no way the 5 of us could defeat him. He's already taken out Kai, Lloyd, and Zane. Which of us will be the next to fall?
His power comes from his control of the unknown. If we can get his obsidian glaive away from him, we'll stand a chance. Do you have a plan? I'll explain on the way.
Dad! I'm so glad you're okay. Son, you failed me. What? You've allowed this Emperor to twist your mind and take that which means most to you, and yet you remain a hero. Why? I am one of the protectors of this land. If I don't exercise courage and morality, who will? Your heroism is a weakness, son. You'll never defeat the Ice Emperor if you continue to hold back. It's time you fought fire with fire. It's time you took back what's yours. Kai, you're finally awake. What happened? Where's the scroll? It's gone. The Ice Emperor. He won.
I can't follow Lloyd's leadership anymore. He split us all up, and look what happened! Kai, Lloyd's unconscious. We don't know if he's going to wake up. His mistake was his own undoing. I know you don't mean that, Kai. I can't keep holding back, Mom. I'm going to embrace my anger. I'm going to embrace the unknown. And when I get the chance, I'm going to kill the Ice Emperor. This is it. The final confrontation. Make every hit count. Vex is mine.
The old rivalry is renewed once more.
Yeah! That's the last of them. Yes, but our greatest challenge lies ahead. I've been expecting your arrival. The once mighty team that protected this land. I remember a time when you swore to never leave a friend behind. Now look at you. Your spirit has been split to the core. Your team has been split in two. And yet we're still here. You tried to knock us down, but you failed. Your Blizzard Samurai are defeated. You have lost. Young fool! You are the one who has lost. Only now, at the end, will you realize. The scrolls, where are they? Gone. Their time here was finite. Their powers finite. They are now a part of me. And with that, I've ensured that this eternal winter will stay forever. But your team will not. I know you believe what you're doing is right. But take a look around you. If you kill us, you'll destroy the only safeguard this world has. And then there will be more who lose everything. Just as you did. You can't stop me. The absence of my link to reality is like a bottomless chasm. I feel nothing. Not anymore. Then my friend really is gone. Only the Ice Emperor remains. And I'm afraid that I must stop him, whatever the cost. Did we win? I don't understand. We stopped him, and nothing changed. This can't be. He had to have been lying. We have to bring him back. It's too late. We lost. I'm sorry, Dad. Your death never should have happened. But I swear to you, I will make this right.
Kai, this isn't the end. Justice will be dealt when the time is right.
Justice waits for no one. I'm going to kill Zane myself. What happened to Ray was a tragedy, Kai. But you don't have to let it consume you. Zane is our brother, and we need to bring him home. With the Ice Emperor gone, my father's blood lies on his hands. Zane will pay for his actions.
Kai, you don't have to carry this burden yourself. Come back to us. Please.
I'm sorry. I need answers, Nia. I need vengeance. And I need to kill Zane. got a squad of 4 moving in from 6th Street, and 2 from Eastview. Stay frosty, Ninja. Copy that, Wu. Keep your eyes open, team. Jay, you and I will take the 4 on the left, while Skylar and Colin hold off the others. Let's go! Jay, look out! Ugh, really could have used Lloyd's energy powers there. Forget his powers, we could really use his leadership right about now. My plan is not working as I had hoped. Excellent work, Nia. Allow me to finish the job. That's the last of them in this sector. Thanks to Skylar, this plan ended up working out. But it would be best if we left before any more of them showed up. Jay's right. Let's get moving. Ninja, I'm glad to see you made it back safely. With today's mission faring favorably, we've now successfully freed 5 separate streets. The battle to free Ninjago City is a slow one, but it's one worth fighting. How's Lloyd doing? About the same, I'm afraid. His vitals are normal, but his refusal to wake worries me. It's his connection to the unknown. I believe he possesses the key to figuring out all of this. If only we could wake him up. There is one possibility. I initially hesitated due to the risk involved, but with Lloyd's condition under such dire circumstances, I don't think we have much of a choice. We need Lloyd back. Hold on just a second, Nia. This is Lloyd we're talking about, not some test subject. If something were to go wrong, it'll work. It has to. The servo motors on the top connect to Lloyd's neurocranial cavities. Jay will input a bolt of lightning into the access port and send it straight into Lloyd's cerebrum. Theoretically, the bolt of lightning should jolt him awake. I don't know if I can do this, Nia. It seems risky. I need you to trust me, Jay. We need Lloyd back, and this is our best shot at bringing him home. Okay. I trust you. His vitals are off the charts. His heart rate's rising, brainwaves abnormal. I don't know what to do. Come back to us, Lloyd. Come back. I've seen it, Nia. The solution to everything. If we can enter the unknown, we can stop the eternal winter. The city's been in a standstill ever since the death of the Ice Emperor. Vex and his troops swooped in from the south and seized control of the city. When we returned, we found it in a bleak state. Citizens have been forced into hiding, and we've had to follow suit. Both Kai and Cole left the team just days after the event occurred. Kai blamed Zane for the loss of his father, and Cole blamed himself for the creation of this eternal winter. From then on, we've been held up here, making strategic strikes against the Blizzard Samurai as we fight to free the city. I'm sorry. Things have changed a lot, and I wasn't there. What matters is that you're back now. Lloyd, you mentioned that the solution to everything was entering the unknown ourselves, but if the Ice Emperor is dead, then that means that world no longer exists, right? I know it sounds far-fetched, but what if, somehow, he found a way to make that world his own? The Ice Emperor's sole intention was to make us suffer, right? Well, I think he's locked us in a stalemate, and he's waiting for us to make the fatal move. You're kidding, right? Am I the only one who remembers Cole separating his head from his freaking body? I've seen many things in my day. Time travel, Oni, even the 16 realms. Maybe Lloyd's theory has some rationale behind it. When I was in my coma, I had a vision, a nightmare, reminiscent of our experiences from the unknown.
The Ice Emperor is there. He has to be alive. Let's say a theory is correct. What's stopping us from entering the unknown and killing him there, just as Cole did here?
Because the unknown is his turf. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a reality in which he governs. If we step foot into the unknown uninvited, it could have catastrophic consequences.
No. I know this isn't real. I killed you already. What makes you think I can't do it again? Foolish child. Can you not see past your own failures? I allowed you to defeat me, and look what you accomplished. Your team is fractured, and this realm is in disarray. In one swift move, I dealt the fatal blow. That's impossible. I saw you die. Seeing isn't believing, my boy. What do I owe you?
It's on the house, son. You and your friends have helped this city more times than I can count.
He's right, you know. Ronin? What are you doing here? With everything going on right now, I just needed a few drinks to clear my head. Right. Good luck with that.
Hey, Earth Ninja, get over here!
Excuse me just a second.
Ah!
Sorry for the mess. I could use your help, you know. With what? Saving the city? Don't you have your team for that? I can't go back to them. Not until I've corrected this mistake. Take it from me, kid. You may not be able to undo the mistakes you've made, but you can find a way to make them right. And I'm going to help you. Besides, with everyone in hiding nowadays, I've got no one left to swindle. Ronin? What is it, kid? Thank you. Don't sweat it. I'm tired of the supposed Emperor Vex imposing his will upon us. If you think you've got a way to fix all of this, then that's a chance I have to take. Agreed. Let's get moving. Thought I might find you here.
Colin, my pupil, do you know why my father will always be remembered? His noble and heroic actions ensure that his legacy will live on forever, and yet, I fear that with my mistakes, I stand no chance of living up to his grandeur. Who will remember me, Colin?
You already know the answer to that question, Wu. What happened to Zora, it hurt me, but I've forgiven you because you're family.
Thank you, Colin. Thank you. No, this can't be real. I know of the trickery of the unknown. Even if it is so, isn't it worth it just to relive a single moment with me, my son? Not if it's a fallacy. Then you've made your choice. Woo! What happened? It's the Ice Emperor. He's back. Give in to your anger, my boy. I'm only going to ask this once. Where is Zane? I've already told you everything I know. Like I said, the Ice Emperor's been dead for weeks, and the prisoner you mentioned, Zane, disappeared right along with him. That's all I know. I swear. That's not good enough! Tell me what I need to know. You ninjas say you have rules, that you're fighting for something better. And look at you now. The rules have changed. The city has changed. And we've had to change with it. If you're not going to talk, then you've seen too much. And with that being the case... Wait! What are you doing? No! No! You killed him.
I did what I had to do to ensure the survival of this resistance.
I knew that certain sacrifices would have to be made for the betterment of this resistance, but this is not what I envisioned. This shouldn't be the way we do things here.
What way? Ever since this city's fallen, there's been no right way of doing things. There's been no way at all. You told me you want to avenge your father's death by whatever means necessary. And that's what we're doing here. Now get your mind out of the gutter and let's get moving. We got a job to do.
Looks like an ice storm is approaching, east side of the city. This could be the perfect time for Kai to make his presence known. Why do you figure? The shards from the ice storm will make it difficult for the Blizzard Samurai to patrol that side of the city. In my search for him, I've discovered that there's a warehouse on the east side of the city that processes all incoming transmissions. If there's any textual information on the whereabouts of Zane, it'll be there. If Kai is there, then I have to go. That's not an option. You're in no condition to embark on any sort of rescue mission. I'm already feeling quite a bit better. I can do this. I hate to say it, but I have to agree with Lloyd. Kai's refusal to negotiate with even Nia has put us in a dire position. Lloyd is his friend, and they have unresolved business. He has to go. Then it's settled. Lloyd, bring my brother home.
Look for anything that can give us a lead on Zane.
Yes, sir. There's nothing here! This was all just a waste of time!
Then we keep searching. We've come this far, and you've risked a great deal to be here, Kai. But believe me when I say that our efforts are not in vain. It's our job to cleanse this city, and it's our job to avenge your father.
Lloyd,
What are you doing here? I'm here for you, Kai. I'm here to bring you home. The team isn't my home anymore. Jack and I recognize that this eternal winter will never lift, and with that being the case, it's now our job to cleanse the city and find Zane. Get a hold of yourself, Kai. This isn't you. You don't realize. You hurt me, Lloyd. I needed you, and you weren't there. None of you were. I feel nothing anymore. I won't rest until my father is avenged. I won't rest until I kill every single one of those Blizzard samurai. Listen to yourself, Kai. Look, you're not the only one that lost everything you love. Look at me. I lost everything. Klaus broke me to my core. But I got back up again. It's what we choose to do with our losses that shape what we become. You can choose to be like the Ice Emperor and allow your vengeance and anger to consume you. Or, you can choose to be a hero, Kai. What I've done, who I've become, there is no coming back. I lost someone close to me, and nothing can change. The Ice Emperor lost someone too, and look where that took him. Mistakes make us human, Kai, but dwelling on those mistakes make us villains. Suppress the rage. I know you miss your father, Kai, but Jack's not the family you're looking for. You already have one. Come back to us.
It's time for you to leave, Lloyd. No boy of mine would leave me.
I know. And that's okay. Because I'm not your boy. I never was. I know who I am. I won't become the observer. You can't prey on my insecurities any longer.
That may be true, but are you enough to save your betrothed?
I don't understand. How are you alive? Why show yourself now? Answer me! Jay, I'm here. Oh no. Jay, it's me. Don't do this. Please, don't do this. What are you talking about? I mean, I know you're not really her, and I know what comes next.
No! Foolish child! You recognize her fraudulence, and still you pity her passing.
I love her, even though she's not real. Seeing a form of her past still cuts deep. What do you expect?
I expect you to suffer, my boy. That's what this has all been about. Making those closest to Wu suffer. And you are no exception.
Hey Jay, were you able to sleep? Not much. What I should mention is that I encountered the unknown. I'm sure of it. It was more than just a dream. It was an illusion, oozing with the presence of the Ice Emperor. It felt so hauntingly real. Then that makes 3 of us that have witnessed the unknown since his death. But what does it all mean? Why would he reveal himself now? His foremost goal was to make Wu suffer by whatever means necessary. Lloyd mentioned that we were caught in a stalemate, and I believe his patience has run out. We have to seriously consider the fact that the Ice Emperor is not only alive, but is planning something. If the Ice Emperor is back, then that means that Zane could be too. This is where it all came to an end. Nice looking place. Can't wait to see the interior. The body's in the throne room. Follow me. You said there would be a body in here, Cole? Severed head, right about here? He's gone. I don't believe it. That's impossible. You better believe it, Cole, because the body is not here. No, he has to be here. I killed him. Young fool, can you not see past your own failures? I allowed you to defeat me, and look what it accomplished. Your team is fractured, and this realm is in disarray. In one swift move, I became omniscient. Zane? You've got to be kidding me! The incompetence of your team allowed me to obtain the scrolls of Forbidden Spinjitzu, and in one final move, they allowed me to cross over into the realm of the unknown. To ensure the continuation of this eternal winter, I had to possess a vessel, and Zane was the perfect one. Only, I didn't just possess him, I became him. To fully inhibit the frame, I had to wipe the system clean. Now that I am in control, your friend is gone. No! You monster! You allowed this, Cole. By killing me, you allowed my spirit to pass over into Zane's body and destroy any memory of his existence. His demise is on your hands. No. Zane, I'm sorry. Don't listen to him, Cole! Your pitiful sentiment is unnecessary. Away with you. Ugh! Remember what I told you, Cole. You can't undo your mistakes, but you have the power to make them right. There's a way out of this. There always is. You're right, and Zane would want me to fight on. I may not be able to undo my mistake, but I can make it right here and now. Your end draws near. You've taken a brother of mine. Giving up is not an option. You disappoint me, Cole. Your unwillingness to dwell in your failure is most disheartening. But you can't resist the unknown. In time, you will see. Ronin! This day just keeps getting better and better. How's the wound? The bleeding stopped. It should be fine once we get back and get it patched up. More importantly, how are you? I don't know. I don't want to believe that Zane is gone. I can't. It has to be a lie. What's our next move? I think it's time. We need the team back.
Reports are in from our scouts on the west side of the city. We believe the ninja are hiding somewhere between East Street and Browning Avenue.
Excellent. Send out a battalion to locate them immediately.
That won't be necessary.
Impossible.
I apologize for the deception, General, but your takeover of the city was an integral part of my plan. My death was the only way for that to happen. But now that I'm back, I will be assuming control of the army once more.
I don't understand. We have a perfect opportunity to take out the ninja and finally bring peace to this land.
Contrary to your misperceived assumption, the only thing I care about is revenge, no matter the cost. If I have to tear apart this entire realm to enact Wu's demise, so be it.
In your absence, this land has succumbed to my rule. not yours. I will do what I see fit to best protect this land, even if it means betraying you. Guards! Detain him!
You fool. You're forgetting who started all of this. They serve me first and foremost. Step down from the throne, Vex.
I won't allow you to destroy this realm.
Then you'll die along with it. Haruto, prepare to move the troops to Blizzard Peak. You are in command now, General.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my Emperor.
Hey guys, I know I messed up, but believe me when I say that my past actions don't speak for who I am now. I'm not allowing vengeance to consume me any longer. Your presence around here has been greatly missed, Kai. Your return is indeed a welcome sight. Yeah, apology accepted, old friend. Welcome back, brother.
Reunion party, eh? How come I wasn't invited?
Ronin, what are you doing here? And is that Cole with you?
You better believe it. I'm afraid this reunion of yours has to be cut short. The Ice Emperor is back.
We know. His spirit has been dwelling in the unknown since the moment of his death.
You don't understand. He's already crossed over into our world.
You mean he's possessed a host? Who?
I didn't want to believe it myself, but he's taken Zane as his host.
The possession of Zane will affect us all, but we don't have time to mourn him right now. We have to focus on what's most important, and that's stopping the Ice Emperor. How do we do that? We know that the unknown itself is regulated through the mind of the Ice Emperor. That would mean that the only realistic way of entering it, and perhaps even destroying it, is through our consciousness itself.
That could work.
Hold on just a second. You're proposing that we just waltz into the unknown and expect the Ice Emperor not to notice us? What I'm proposing is that we enter it ourselves. That way, we're able to choose exactly where we enter and where we end up.
How exactly would that work? It's not like our visits to the unknown have been by choice.
If we could build some sort of machine that could project our consciousness into the unknown, we may stand a chance of destroying that wretched place once and for all. A telepathic projector of sorts. Borg Industries has a schematic for one of those. Of course you would know that, Jay.
Then it's settled. We build the machine, and tomorrow we will enter the unknown ourselves.
Cole, why didn't you tell them the whole truth about Zane's memory being wiped?
They aren't ready to know. Besides, it was probably just a trick by the Ice Emperor. Just drop it, Ronin.
Excellent work, everyone. All we have to do now is wait for the machine to power on.
Rest up, Ninja. We head in at dusk.
Can we talk for a minute?
Of course.
If we make it out of all this, I want you to be the first to know that I'm leaving.
I don't understand.
I joined the team because I wanted to make reparations for what my father did, and now I feel as if I'm making them for you, Kai. I can't continue on like this. I have to find out who I am.
You're Skylar, Master of Amber, and you're a member of this team.
That's who you see me as, Kai. The line between who you are and what the unknown is has become blurred. Your anger is dangerous.
I can't be with you anymore. Once this is all over, I'm leaving. Skylar! Wait! No! 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 No!
You're alone, Kai.
Kai, calm down!
Kai, this has to stop! Now!
We need to subdue him!
Okay, take him from the right, and Skylar and I will disarm him with our water powers.
Now! Take the shot! Ugh.
Looks like he's unconscious. He'll be okay. Nothing but a light headache when he wakes up. Good to hear. That was quite the hit, Ronin.
Thank you very much. A smuggler like myself has to be prepared for any kind of situation, and this one just so happened to be one I was good at.
He's talking about violence, isn't he? Though it was triggered by the unknown, we must also recognize that it was Kai himself who went through with his anger. I trust in his resolve, but I fear for his overwhelming rage. We must be there for him as he works through this difficult time. May I speak with you, Master? Of course, my pupil. Sit. Your anger is much like the tide, Kai. It comes and it goes as it does for most. But when you let it get a foothold, that tide becomes a vicious wave, one that destroys everything in its path, and then leaves nothing behind as it drags back into the ocean. You must learn to tame that wave. Your emotions burn bright like the fire within you. If you can learn to properly channel that passion, you will become a great warrior, Kai. I don't know how to move on, Master. I've made too many mistakes. Look within yourself. The answers are often there. What happened today is done. What happened between you and Zane is done. Dwelling on it will not fix it. Right now, you only have the present, and it's up to you what you'll do with it. Alright, the machine's capacity only allows for 3 of us to enter at a time, and unfortunately, we've only got enough power to send you in once. Any more attempts will create a surge large enough to alert Vex to our position. Remember, the unknown is a projection of the Ice Emperor's mind, so it'll do everything in its power to keep uninvited guests out of it. Refuse engagement with any of its security precautions, otherwise you may alert him to your presence. Your suits have built-in vital detectors and comms. That way we can communicate and keep an eye on your progress. Ninja, heed Nia's warning. The unknown will do everything in its power to tempt you into submission. If you succumb to its deception, you will wake up, and once you do so, we can't send you back in. Understood. After an initial scan of the unknown, I've detected 2 anomalies that you'll need to seek out and destroy, each within a single yard of one another. Your drop point is within a couple miles of both of them. Be careful. We've only got 1 shot at this, guys. Let's make this count. Preparing for entry in 3. See you guys on the other side. 2. 1. This is Cole. We've successfully entered the unknown. Glad to hear you guys made it. Now comes the hard part. If you activate a dial on your wrist, it should pull up a 3-dimensional map of the unknown. You 3 are here. Located on the center of the map is the area in which the anomalies were detected. It's difficult to say what you'll encounter on the journey there. The unknown itself is its own ever-shifting pocket dimension, so just be careful. We don't have any time to waste. Let's get moving. Jay! Jay, it's me. I was able to edit the machine and add room for a 4th subject to enter. Now we're here. Together. Jay? Jay, are you okay, buddy? It's Nia. She's here!
Step away from her, Jay. This is exactly what Wu warned us of. The unknown will try to tempt us into submission, and we have to resist.
Don't listen to them, Jay. It's me. It's me, Jay.
It's me!
From here on out, we stick together.
You're right. I'm sorry.
This doesn't make any sense. This is where the anomalies are supposed to be. Are you kidding? It makes perfect sense. Every realm has a weak point, right? If the unknown is the realm of the Ice Emperor, then his sons are his weakness.
So what do we have to do? Kill them?
I think so. But they're just kids. This doesn't feel right.
They're just a figment of the Ice Emperor's imagination. It's fine.
If you say so. Here goes nothing. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I don't care how fake they are. It doesn't feel right. No! 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 I failed. Cole's woken up, which means it's just the two of us, Jay. Jay? Please! I can't see her die again! Nia! Jay, no!
It's ironic, really. It was the incompetence of your team that allowed me to cross over into this realm, and yet, here you face me, alone.
Kai, do you read me? Come in. This is Cole. You've got this, Kai. We're with you, brother. Stay strong, Kai.
You're wrong. I'm not alone. I never have been.
Curse you, Kai! You did it, Kai! All traces of the unknown are gone. The realm has been destroyed. Well done, my pupil. Well done.
Know that your short-lived victory means nothing to me. There's a war at hand, and it's one I intend on winning.
We will not fight your war, Emperor. This land has been ravaged enough.
Then the city will be eradicated! We both know we're not going to let that happen. What do you want? A final confrontation. One last battle to end it all.
You give us no choice. We accept.
Excellent. Everything will come to an end where it all began, on Blizzard Peak, at dawn. After everything that's happened, it's hard to believe it all comes down to this. One final battle. Even if this is the end, I'm just glad we're facing it together. It doesn't feel right. Not without Zane.
We're going to bring him home, Lloyd. We'll find a way. We always do.
I hope you're right. For his sake, and ours.
Emperor, I wanted to settle this dispute between the two of us, but when you endanger this land, my ninja will not hesitate to stand in its defense.
Years of preparation have all come down to this final moment, Wu. A lifelong vendetta shared between the two of us is riding on the outcome of this war. And let me be clear when I say that I'm confident in the victor. I know what you fear. I know what you all fear. You fear me.
We will not be intimidated by your threats, Emperor. We came here to end things, and that's an agreement we intend on keeping.
Very well then. May the victor reap his everlasting rewards.
Ninja, our greatest asset against the Ice Emperor is our composure. Don't give in to his tricks.
Wu is mine.
Kill the rest.
We've got the upper hand. Just keep fighting and stay focused.
They're overrunning us, sir. What do we do?
Let them revel in their alleged victory. Their defeat will only be more crushing when I initiate the next part of my plan.
As you wish, my emperor.
Lloyd? Ninja, the Ice Emperor is my responsibility. Please, allow me to make things right.
We will respect your wishes, Master.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm sorry.
Those'll be your last words, Wu!
I am the son of the first Spinjitzu master. Much like him, I am a protector of both this land and my family. Your opposition towards both will be tolerated no further. It's time I finally make peace with my mistakes. Your day of reckoning has finally come, Emperor.
You've taken everything from me, Wu. First my sons, then Zane, and now you're desecrating this perfectly polished plan of mine.
Your selfish deeds were your own undoing. You've allowed vengeance to twist your mind. I may have made a mistake with Zane, but what you've done is a mistake far greater.
All of this has been for what I've lost. And this is where I finally make it right. This is where the hurt comes to an end.
Sensei!
What have you done? Where am I? This is where I raised my sons. Before all of this, I was the keeper of this lighthouse. We were happy here. I would spend the day fishing while their mother taught them to master their elemental powers. After her passing, they grew reckless, vengeful. Much like myself, they couldn't move past the fact that the world had wronged them. When they were inevitably banished to the depths of time, I lost my soul connection to my fallen wife. I had lost everything.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to understand, Lloyd. I've finally reached this finish line, and I feel empty. I don't know how to make this mistake right.
Wu once said that forgiveness is the fabric that binds us together. Forgiving your enemy is the hardest thing one could ever do. After the passing of my mother and father, I've learned that hatred towards those who've wronged you leads you nowhere. I understand your loss. I really do. But you don't have to let that define you anymore.
Vengeance has consumed me long enough. Lloyd, this is the unknown. It's not my mind that houses it, but the glaive itself. When we return to the present world, destroy it. When this realm collapses, my spirit will dissipate along with it, and my holdover Zane will be freed.
Thank you. You're doing the right thing.
This truly is the end of everything.
Nia?
He's gone, Lloyd. He's gone.
Wu once said that it was impossible to undo your mistakes, but it was never too late to make them right. He spent the last month of his life dealing with the aftermath of his errors, and in the end, it caught up to him. But he found a way to make it right. In a way, his very passing has served as a lesson in itself, and I think it's one he would be proud of. As we gather here today to think back on our memories with him, let us not reminisce in sadness, but instead enjoy. Wu lived a long and fulfilling life, and it's one that he should take great pride in. Wu's greatest gift was his ability to bring people together. Look what he did with our team. He was the one who united us. We owe him a great deal for that. It's true. When Wu found me, I was at my lowest point. I never expected it would be this family that would bring me out of it. Wu's impact on us all was monumental. As we close this ceremony, I ask that you all direct your attention towards this, a statue built in his honor. His grave now lies adjacent to his father's, ensuring that his legacy will live on forever. As we reach the end of this journey, I have nothing but thanks for you, Wu. Your wise teachings have been an inspiration to us all, and I know I'm not alone when I say that you will be dearly missed. Thank you, Master, and goodbye. I'm not ready to lead the team without you, Wu. They're trusting me to lead them into the future, and I don't know if I can do that. I miss you, Master. So much. Come on, Kai. You don't have to blame yourself. How can I not? It was my anger that ultimately led to the Ice Emperor's possession of Zane. My ineptitude that led to his downfall. I was so blinded by my anger, I failed to see my own brother right in front of me. Zane is gone, and I'm to blame for it. May the first Spinjitzu Master light your path. I hope you found peace, old friend. Do you suppose Wu's final destination is the same as all of ours? He's where all souls go when their journey comes to an end. He's home.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't show.
Please, you know that a chance at bringing back the Overlord is something I simply cannot refuse. But what assurance do you have that his spirit will show tonight?
I have the assurance of fate itself. His very reason for existence is to oppose the light, and we are his best shot at returning him to that pedestal. In front of you lies a transitory vessel to house his spirit, while we work towards returning him to golden form. All that's left now is to recite the spell of spirits.
Most impressive. The Overlord will be pleased. It would appear I underestimated you, Kiro. This is far more of a plan than I expected.
This plan has been in the works for a lifetime. It will bring an end to the ninja once and for all, and restore power back to those who deserve it. Now, let's begin. Tatra, amistro bin hazata, kanti anmino samanda rosa, kanda, kanda.
Servants of darkness, bow before the presence of Ninjago's reckoning.
Great Master, I stand in service of your grandeur once again.
Silence, lapdog. You, Samurai of Crimson, state your intentions.
Overlord, you once said that your very purpose was to oppose the light, to feast off its energy, and yet time and time again you fall short of it. I can change that.
Fate's cruel bias against all that is dark has plagued my being since the dawn of time. What makes you so sure this affair will be any different?
Because this time, the ninja won't have their elements to oppose you. Summon your Dark Council, Pythor. It's time for the Crystal King to reclaim his throne.
You were right, Master. Actions have consequences. In the time since the rapid arrival and departure of the eternal winter, our climate system has changed drastically. In an attempt to readjust, the extreme cold has been balanced with scorching hot temperatures. The outskirts of Ninjago have all been turned to ash from these sun flares, and I fear the rest of the city is next. I made a promise to you that I would protect my team, and I made a promise to this land that I would protect it. I failed both. It's time for things to change.
It's fascinating, isn't it? How quickly things can change. And how cruel that transformation can often be.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
No, but I know you, Lloyd. Your kind has plagued this land for too long. It's time for things to change.
I hardly think now is an appropriate time for change. This land needs guidance from those who can protect it best right now.
That is exactly what I can provide. My sister Harumi believed you could protect this land. She died because of her incompetence.
Harumi's death was entirely my fault. If it's revenge you're seeking, your qualms lie with me.
Harumi meant nothing to me. She never knew the true importance of our heritage, and that's why she deserved what she had coming. Her death and the now devastating impact of your ignorance reminded me of what I must do, of what I must take back. Ugh!
Lloyd Garmadon, a darkness is coming. To protect Ninjago's future, you must embrace the Oni within.
It's ironic, isn't it, that the only item to survive the bright light of the flames was one of darkness.
The fires only damaged the Oni mask.
You're wrong! It's made it stronger!
Yeah! I'm going to finish this.
Embrace the Oni within, Lloyd.
Dad! I'm not like you! Ugh!
Your morals make you weak. You should have killed me when you had the chance. A darkness is coming, one that will rid this land of your elemental filth. Things will soon be the way they once were.
Do you know how many men I've defeated just like you? What makes you so different from them?
Try taking everything from a man, then giving him nothing left to lose. You create a being incapable of fear. I can't imagine anything more frightening than that. But I don't seek vengeance, young Garmadon. I only seek to attain that which is rightfully mine.
Your friend is gone! Wait, what happened? Dad? No. No. No! Ah! Ugh! I didn't just possess him. I became him. Your friend is gone. Zane is gone, and I'm to blame for it. I don't believe it. The elemental master of the mind.
We're far past pleasantries, Kai. You may call me Neuro.
Right. Neuro. Did you know that your very existence has caused this land more pain than you will ever comprehend?
I'm well aware of everything that's happened, Kai. And for that, I am sorry.
It's water under the bridge now. I'm just surprised you came tonight.
Your inquiry intrigued me. Right now, I'm looking to make reprimands in any way possible.
So am I. And that's why I called you here tonight. Zane, my brother, he's gone because of my anger. But I believe with your help, I may be able to bring him back. We could use the unknown to access his brain just like the Ice Emperor did. We could give him back his memories. We could make him Zane again.
I'm flattered that you came to me first, but what's stopping your friends from being here?
They've been caught up, trying to figure out a way to save this wasteland we now call home. But the only way to save it is by bringing Zane back. It's all I can think about. And I know it may be a long shot, but maybe he knows how to fix this.
I know how much making things right means to you, but this is a risk that could potentially outweigh the good. We've barely begun to understand the presence of the unknown. I didn't know it even existed until it was taken from me.
That's why I'm here. I've had it inside my head. I've seen what it is. We can make this work. After sitting on the sidelines for all these years, now's your chance to finally do something good. Something right. Citizens of Ninjago, this apocalypse marks the dawn of a new era in this land. No longer will your city be run by the dogmatic ways of law officers and pajama-wearing vigilantes. Instead, this city will be governed under only one law, the fact that there are none. How many times have opposing forces called our sacred robes pajamas? Enough to make me angry. In fact, I think that one was the tipping point. Ninja, I'd hoped the solar flares had cleansed your filth from this land. The only filth that needs to be cleansed from this land is you, mechanic. Filth? You got me blushing. Boys, give these ninja hell. Gentlemen, let's finish what we started. These multicolored dolts have delayed us long enough. Cool! I'm okay. Let's finish this. Thanks for the save, Cole. After everything that's happened, I didn't know I still had that in me. It's just the kind of positive desperation that we need. Now, let's call the Commissioner and what's left of his officers and get these goons shipped off to Cryptarium. The forecasts have confirmed the worst. Another flare is coming. Weeks of research later, and we're still no closer to figuring out a way to stop this, or to even fix what's already been done. I miss Kai. I miss Zane. And I miss Zora. Look, we've all lost something because of what's happened, but this is no time to mourn. The people of this land need us. He's right. What could we possibly do to prevent another solar flare from occurring? The sun is a literal force of nature. It can't be suppressed. But what if it could? What if we could diminish the flare? Think about it. What material has the ability to literally suppress elemental power? Vengestone. Exactly. Vengestone is used to suppress elemental powers in mortal beings, not Mother Nature herself. How do we know this would work? Hope. It's what this team was built on. It's what's always gotten us through the night. We have to have hope. You're betting the survival of this land on hope and bad odds? I haven't figured out the science of this yet, but the logic works. It's all we have, Ronin. We have to try. We have to take a stand. Do this, Ronin. For Dareth. For Dareth.
I'm better than this! Sucking up to these miscreants and imbeciles! I'll kill them all! But it will all be worth it. For you, Father.
Hero, it's time. The council is ready.
My friends, the Great Master has spoken! An open market must continue to operate. As long as the Dark Council stands, the Black Market stands alongside it.
Without Vex's rule, our operations are no longer legal. We'll be shut down just as we were before. Only this time, with the flares, there's much more at stake.
Believe me, Vangelis, I'm well aware of what's at stake here. But if our Great Master's plan is to come to fruition, Vinstone must continue to be acquired.
You continue to speak so highly of this great master, and yet still, he refuses to reveal himself to us. What insurance do we have of his existence?
The Overlord will reveal himself when he is ready. For now, his substantial payments should be enough for you to keep your mouths shut.
I would watch your tongue in the future, Ultraviolet. You'll want to be in the grace of the king if you're to remain with him in Ninjago's rebirth.
I'd watch your own tongue, Cryptor. With how many times your hard drive's been restored, I wouldn't doubt that you've lost your ability to think.
Silence, both of you! Your compliance is key to making this work. The mechanic will be returning to his northern sanction tonight after I negotiate his release. From then, we're scheduled to remain on track, in time for the next flare. All hail the Crystal King!
You can't escape who you are, Lloyd. Odie blood runs within your veins. It can give you focus, make you stronger.
What is this? The Ice Emperor is dead. The unknown is gone. You're not real. You can't be. Embrace the Oni within. I must be dreaming. Indeed you are. A dream within a dream? Not a dream, but a vision of the future. Of what you must do. You want me to embrace my dark side? To become like my father? I've spent my whole life trying to avoid that fate. And for encouraging that, I am sorry. All beings possess some form of darkness within them. If harnessed correctly, it can be used for good. good? Is destruction and death good to you?
Doing what's right doesn't always mean traveling the straightest path. In the face of great difficulty, equally difficult choices must sometimes be made for the greater good.
What greater good could my Oni side possibly contribute?
More than you will ever know.
Kai? Kai, do you read me? Kai!
I'm here! I'm here.
And where exactly is here? Explain your surroundings.
It's a city, but not one I've ever seen. And it's empty. There's not a soul here.
Because of Zane's coma. Empty thoughts, empty mind.
What's in here is unlike anything I've ever seen before. If Zane's mind can generate this, then who knows what else he's capable of? What if he knows how to stop the flares? What if he knows how to save everything?
Only Zane could tell us that answer, and to do that she'll need to restore his memory into the hard drive. I'm sending you the coordinates right now.
Received. Onwards and into the unknown.
Threat detected. Origami system activated.
You asked to speak to me?
Yes. The Overlord demands progress. He grows tired of waiting.
He's waited for 1,000 years. Surely he could wait just a few more days. We're still in the process of gathering Vinstone, and until we have enough, we stand no chance at defeating the Green Ninja.
I'd watch your tone, Kiro. When the Overlord takes the throne, you'll want to remain in the grace of his right-hand man. For now, return to your quarters. I will report to the Great Master.
Ronin, my old friend. Here I was thinking you'd left this life behind.
Outrunning your past is impossible, Jenkins. Not even I'm fast enough to do that.
You're still the same old Ronin. I do have to say, though, you could not have picked a worse time to be dealing on the black market. Our income can barely keep up with demand. I've had to break a lot of rules to get this Venstone to you here.
And for that, you will be handsomely compensated. I am curious, though. Who's buying all of this up?
A group calling themselves the Dark Council overruled things about a month back. They're composed of a lot of the old clan and market leaders. #1 enemies of the ninja and stuff.
Any idea what they're planning?
Hell if I know. Only the guys on the top know that information. Me? I just take the paycheck and move on.
The guys on top? Know where I could find them?
You don't want to mess with their affairs, man. They've got powerful friends. But if you're looking for an audience with them, perhaps a potential death, they've taken up operations in the old SOG headquarters. A real dump if you ask me. But you did not hear it from me.
Understood. Your cooperation is always appreciated, old friend.
Anything for you, Ronin. And keep in mind, if you've got more money, I've got more answers.
Heads up. You're approaching Zane's prefrontal cortex, the literal center of processing in the mind.
I see the hard drive, but what now? Do I just insert the code and Zane wakes up?
In theory, yes. At least according to all these notes Nia left behind. It's just a shame she wasn't able to finish the job.
Well, it's a good thing that I can. Heads up, Neuro. There appears to be some kind of life form down here.
It almost looks like Zane.
I am not Zane!
Neuro, I'm gonna need some help down here. Threat detected. Unagami system activated.
Kai, I've lost all visuals. Some kind of failsafe protocol has taken effect.
"142 degrees already. Any hotter, and we'll be on the cusp of another flare.
Which is why time is of the utmost importance. Ronin better hurry. Speak of the devil.
Ronin, you're back. And with good news, I hope."
Some. I got a small shipment of Vengestone, but it's nowhere near the amounts we'll need.
So we just get more.
That's going to be a lot harder than we thought. Some sadistic group calling themselves the Dark Council has been hoarding it all.
But for what purpose? Surely it's not the same as ours.
Hard to tell, but I can't imagine any other scenario in which they'd need this much of it.
So what do we do?
The same exact thing that Chen did. We go straight to the source. Shintaro's half a day's trip from here. Do we really have that kind of time? We don't have a choice. This is our best shot at saving everything.
Pythor, my faithful servant, what news does your council bring for me?
Vangelis has returned home to oversee the final round of Vengestone shipments, and our mechanics remain hard at work on the machine. This new vessel of yours nears completion.
As does our plan. When the throne has been taken, our foes will quickly turn to ash, much like the burnt outskirts of this land. Everything is coming together perfectly.
Just as a dog inviting a flea onto its back would be illogical, allowing a foreigner to tamper with my mind while I'm dormant would be the same. It's time you were permanently purged from this system.
I knew this was too easy. Yeah.
Fear not, mortal, for your pain will cease shortly. Only your death can mark the end of this protocol. All I need is for you to perish.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. I don't remember falling asleep. Cole? You okay over there? No! No! Oh my god. Lloyd. No, 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 what's happening? Lloyd. 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 Lloyd, sorry. I'm here. The hell happened to you, kid? We're right in the middle of a mission, and you go full Bravo 6 going dark on us. Nothing. It's nothing. I'm okay. You better be, because I think you're going to have an issue with who just showed up.
Took you too long enough. Pythor's been stressing over this next shipment.
Sorry, UV. Vangelis demanded that we bring that Slytherin psychopath, as he calls him, a message.
Perfect! Shipments are behind, Vengestone is disappearing, and now two of our least valuable assets have a message to deliver.
It's the ninja, Miss V. They've been spotted near Shintaro.
Then that means the charade is up. We'll have to make do with what we have. For now, upload this shipment into the cargo bay and await orders. Things are about to change.
I'm absent for a single day, and our mining production falls by 50%. Somehow I don't think that's an accident.
It's your sorcery, my king. Their fear of you increases production.
Then perhaps they need to be reminded of who the Skull Sorcerer truly is.
I agree.
It seems you're all in need of a reminder. Work does not cease until the Crystal King commands it. He has promised us all a land free from the destruction and chaos of the sun flares, a future free from the pain and suffering we've experienced.
Vangelis.
Kenji, don't. It's not worth it.
For me, it is. Perhaps your future will be free, Vangelis, but for us, under your rule, all we know is pain and suffering since the flares.
Suffering? You think you know suffering? You think you know pain? Look at my daughter. Her burns mean she'll endure more pain from the flares than you ever will. This is my kingdom, and as my people you serve me. I brought you all down here to do what's best for us.
At what cost? You've enslaved your own people.
Samukai, make an example of this citizen. Any and all who follow in his footsteps will be executed before the throne. As for the rest of you, back to work. I want this shipment ready by dawn.
Kai, come in! Are you okay?
Neuro, I'm alive. I was able to cauterize my wound with my fire, and piece together something to keep the flesh intact. I'm being hunted.
It's not too late to pull you out of the system. However, the inception of the Unagami Protocol will keep you from ever entering back in!
I can't do that. Not yet. All of this is because of me. Whatever the cost, I have to bring Zane back. I get that uniting Ninjago under the Overlord is our only way of survival, but do you think he'll allow us to continue to lead our sanctions? There won't be any sanctions after today. Ninjago must unite under the Crystal King or die!
Personally, I don't care what happens, just as long as we survive this next flare.
Silence, all of you! Fate and the ninja have dictated that this plan move forward earlier than anticipated. Kiro has informed me that the Green Ninja has been prepped for the ritual, which means it's time the Great Master revealed himself.
It's time! All bow before the Crystal King!
Members of the Dark Council, hear me!
Judging from the strength of the AI, you'll have one shot at this before you're overrun by Unagami. Ahead of you lies Zane's hard drive. From there, you'll use the hard drive downloaded with his memories and insert it into the port. If all goes according to plan, the Zane you know will be back shortly.
Copy that. It's time to make things right.
This is your last chance. Failure to comply with the Unagami Protocol will result in... Your boldness is unexpected. No matter, your attempt to eradicate this system will be in vain.
Neuro, talk to me.
Kai, you've suffered a severe bullet wound to the abdomen. With the amount of blood you're losing, you'll be dead in minutes if you don't exit now!
Then I'll have to make this quick.
Your elemental form is draining your life at a much more rapid pace. If you don't stop this now, you'll die!
It's the only way to beat him. I have to do this. I have to get Zane back.
Device accepted.
We did it, Neuro. We did it.
Your effort is valiant, mortal, but your human mind is nothing compared to the intellect of a machine. Your destruction was inevitable.
Kai, what's happening? Kai!
Completing memory restoration process. Zane model is at full neural capacity. Powering on.
Zane. Kai. Deactivate Unagami protocol. You're back. Hang in there, Kai. We'll be exiting the system shortly. Nothing can stop this now. I'm just glad I got to make things between us right. Pixel analysis now!
Kai's loss of blood is too much for his body to handle. His death is inevitable.
No! Scan vitals! Look for a heartbeat!
His pulse and circulation have decreased dramatically. He won't survive the system departure.
Kai.
Initializing system departure. System departure activated.
Kai, I'm sorry.
Kai.
I made things right, Neuro. And I'm finally free. Tell Nia, I'm free.
We won, Kai. We won. I don't understand.
He's gone, Neuro. Kai is gone. In the weeks following the first wave of solar flares, temperatures across the city have continued to escalate. Experts claim that another flare is imminent, with the next one trumping the initial disaster that scorched the outskirts of this city. It seems now that the destruction of this land has become an unavoidable outcome. Keep your families close, and may the first Spinjitzu Master be with you. I'm Joel, and this is Ninjago News Tonight.
My master, we bow before your greatness.
Members of the Dark Council, hear me! In the wake of this apocalypse, the pathetic mortals of this land cower behind the fraudulent protection of the ninja. But I assure you, under my rule, this land will survive the coming storm. A darkness approaches, one so eternally black that it has the power to dissolve the flames from which this land suffers. Some may see me as Ninjago's dictator. No! I am its savior! Today, I will merge with the Golden Ninja. Only his powers can restore the one true Overlord. Only then can I save Ninjago from the end of it all.
It's a ghost town.
The flares must have driven the citizens underground, to the mines. Then that's where we must go.
I don't believe it. Vangelis has enslaved his own people.
Then it looks like our priorities have changed. We have to free them. But what about the Vengestone? Our one shot at saving Ninjago?
I'm not seeing any Vengestone here. Whatever's left must have been shipped out already.
Then Ninjago's fate will be riding on the success of the rest of the team.
Agreed. Our priority now is focused on stopping the suffering of these people. Our mission lies ahead.
Ninjago's restoration draws nearer. When Kiro returns with the Ninja of Gold, I will use his powers to bring about a new world. One where the pathetic mortals of this land work in service of this council and its king. All will bow before the might of the crystal!
I'm afraid the short-lived rule is at an end.
Your Majesty, we cannot stop them. Our warriors stand no chance against their elemental powers.
Then we know what must be done. Ninjago needs us now more than ever. Fortify my chambers. We must be ready for them.
At your command, Your Majesty.
I'm afraid the time has come, my children. The day we always feared is here. For the survival of both you, this family, and this land, you must leave and never look back.
I don't understand.
The war is over. The Serpentine lost. We lost. But that doesn't mean you have to lose too.
Kiro, Harumi, we love you, but this is not your battle to fight. The throne belongs to this family, but today is not the time to claim it.
Now go, both of you. We will see each other again. Death is knocking on the door.
And we will face it together, as we faced everything before. We found her trying to escape. What should we do with her, Father?
She's a descendant of these tyrants. She has to be disposed of.
She is merely a child.
Killing her would be wrong. That much is true.
I agree with my brother, but she will have to be closely watched. This land must never again bow to a malevolent ruler.
I'm afraid the short-lived rule is at an end.
You self-conceited animal! You have just decimated Ninjago's one shot at survival. You have just dethroned its rightful ruler.
Kiro, I don't understand.
This has never been about bringing back the Overlord. It's been about restoring Ninjago's one true king, putting the royal bloodline back where it belongs, and now, under my rule, this council and its followers have every tool needed to survive.
You're merely a mortal. How can we expect you to defeat the ninja? How can we expect you to avert the apocalypse?
A mortal, yes, but one with the power of the Oni, a power so dark and evil that it once nearly destroyed this land. Anyone who wishes to oppose me will find themselves enduring the same fate as the Overlord, the wrath of the Oni.
You're insane if you think any of us will follow you. The true Crystal King is already dead.
Your behavior has been amusing to me, Pythor, but I'm afraid my patience has finally run out. Kill him.
Traitor.
Anyone else? Speak now. Good. Now, take the Vinstone used for the Overlord's mech and prepare to distribute it to those who serve our cause.
Ninja, it seems you've survived the flare. Your resiliency never fails to impress me.
The citizens, Vangelis. We're here to free them.
From what? They're working towards a cause that will save this land from certain doom.
Even so, you've enslaved them in the process.
Enslaved? My people are working to save this land from what you have done to it. If anyone's enslaved them, it's you.
You may be right, but forcing them to pay reparations for our mistakes isn't the way to change things.
It's the only way to change things. You have proven time and time again your ineptitude. I must now put my faith in the Crystal King.
Then you've made your choice.
And you've made yours. Now, my faithful, attack!
Earth! I'm giving you one last chance. Please, do what you know is right.
What's right? Is my daughter's deformation what's right? Your mistake has doomed both her and this very land. Nothing can change that. Just as nothing can stop me from enacting your demise.
Then that is why you must perish. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ninja. Thank you. Vanya, she died this morning. She couldn't hold on any longer. Just like I couldn't. Now I finally get to see her again.
Ninja. No backup, no powers. I've waited a long time for a fight like this.
They're nothing without their elemental powers. I want no survivors. No one can stand in the way of my throne.
Your plan is conventional. We've stopped 1,000 villains like you before. You're not the first to try to relinquish freedom in this land.
What does freedom matter if no one's alive to experience it? This land thrived under Vex's dictatorial rule, just like it did under my parents. Just like back then, the elemental masters stand in the way of Ninjago's survival.
Yep, that confirms it. This guy's a total nutcase. Life under a dictator becomes an experience of fear. My father was a slave to his ghostly form, and I believe he's found freedom in death. Better to die than to live in fear, but better to avoid both. If we work together, we can save this land from destruction.
The only thing that could save this land is me!
I thought we might meet again.
The first Spinjitzu master has connected us for one final time. He can't hold the flares back much longer. His time draws near, as does yours, Lloyd.
I don't understand. What does he expect from me?
He expects you to follow in his footsteps, to embrace your darkness, just as he has to hold back the flares. The right path isn't always a straight one. Sometimes, doing what's right means breaking the mold.
He embraced his Oni side to save us.
Indeed. And now, you must do the same. Only by embracing your Oni side will Ninjago be freed from the coming storm.
My son, just because I have darkness in me doesn't mean that I couldn't fight for what I cared for. Just as I saved you, now comes the time for you to save what you care for.
Embrace the Oni within.
I can do this. For Ninjago. For everyone that's been lost. Oh my god. Hit Hypocrite! This can't be right! This can't be what Wu meant! Lloyd, it's okay. You're safe. What happened? You blacked out, mumbling something about a choice. I carried you out in a burst of spinjitzu. We were lucky to escape. Colin, I saw something. I'm going to be faced with a choice. One that may decide the very fate of this land. You'll never win.
This is Officer K to dispatch, calling for immediate backup. We're under attack. I repeat, we're under attack!
This ends now.
You should have never brought the Elemental Masters into this, Commissioner.
Give him hell! Oh my god.
Now, Commissioner, both you and this city are now mine.
Members of the Dark Council, the Crystal King has called for the immediate destruction of the ninja team. With our Venstone garbs to drain their powers, they will be left defenseless and weak. Their destruction will be coincided with King Kiro assuming control over what government is left. Today marks the dawn of a new era in this land. All hail the Crystal King!
The two of you represent the last semblance of democracy in this land. Rest easy, because your death will serve as the beginning of a new order, one that can save this land from the destruction. I only pray that your misguided intentions to protect this city don't doom you in the afterlife.
Your threats don't scare us, outsider. The ninja have saved this land from evil time and time again, and I have full faith that they'll continue to do the same.
Unfortunately, you won't be here to witness the answer to your misguided sentiment. Do tell the ninja that their efforts were commendable when they join you in death.
All members, arm yourselves and prepare to tear apart the entire temple! Bring me the blood of the ninja inside! You know why we've come. The ninja. Where are they?
They're gone. They left over a day ago, and I haven't heard anything since. She's right. The temple is empty.
So what now?
We'll have to wait. As soon as Kiro takes the throne, they will show. For now, it looks like they'll get to see the sunrise once more.
What should we do with her?
No. No. This can't be real. They tore her apart. They made an example of her. They're showing us what's to come. I don't believe it. It's Zane. And is that Neuro?
We came as fast as we could.
I don't understand. Nia drew up a plan to return Zane's memory. A long shot, but she never went through with it. How are you back?
It was all Kai. With my powers, he used the unknown to restore Zane's memories.
So he finally corrected his mistake. Where is Kai now?
You have to tell them, Zane.
I'm sorry. We did it, Neuro. We did it. Nothing can stop this now. I'm just glad I got to make things between us right. I made things right, Neuro. And I'm finally free. Tell Nia, I'm free. He's gone, Neuro. Kai is gone. I don't believe it. I can't. First Dad, then Mom, and now Kai. This can't be real. There's nothing I can say that can rectify this situation, Nia. But what I can say is that I'm here for you. I've always been here for you. You haven't lost everything. Thank you, Jay. I have to be strong right now. At least, until the flares pass. And you will be. You still have a family. Today, you lost more than most could ever fathom. But you're not alone. Colin and Lloyd, they both knew the cost of this job. They lost their families too. You can't save everyone. But there's still something you can save. Ninjago. Our home. Tomorrow, we'll all have a difficult choice to face. I just want to make sure you're there when we do it. I will be. I'll be strong. For you, Jay. For our friends. And for Ninjago. I had a chance to stop this. Maya's death, Ninjago's fall, all of it. Hero, the Crystal King, I should have killed him when I had the chance. You can't undo your mistakes, but there's always a choice to make them right. Ronin taught me that. Always happy to help, kid. Nia, I had a vision from Wu, and he was right. Killing Kiro would have saved Maya's life. It would have been the right thing. Tomorrow, you'll be faced with a choice when we confront him again. I trust you'll know what's right this time. Yes, this time, things will be different. Zane, I want you to know that I'm thankful you're back. I'm not sure trading Kai's life for mine is what you wanted. Maybe not, but this was Kai's choice, not yours. I don't blame you. It was my AI that terminated him. Even though it wasn't direct, I'm still responsible for his death. Even so, life will go on. Today, I've lost more than I've ever known, and yet, life goes on. This life is about so much more than loss and failure. Don't deprive the world of yourself because of what happened, Zane. Live your life, because it's all that you have.
You made things right, Kai. You made things right. Zane is back, and I have faith that we'll make it through what's next. And if we don't, we'll get to see you again. Rest easy, my friend.
We're getting word now that the second wave of flares have begun. After being evacuated yesterday, the northern side of the city has already erupted into flames. From here, all we can do is wait
and pray that they don't reach any farther, although that outcome seems more and more unlikely. Stay behind cover, and may the first spin Jitsu.
What is it, Shade?
It's starting. Let's get moving.
Kiro has what this land needs inside. Defeating him is the only way to stop this. Find this monster and end him, Lloyd. We'll take care of the rest. Zane the Pain! It seems the rumor of your death was greatly exaggerated.
The inferior ninjoid has returned for one last lesson.
The only lesson I have to teach is about the imminent destruction of the Dark Council.
Your powers are futile against our Vengestone garbs and weapons. You stand no chance.
You're forgetting that even without our powers, we're still ninja.
Speak for yourself. All I've got is this sword.
Believe me, Neuro, against these goons, that's all you'll need.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Good work, Neuro.
Good work yourself.
Don't get cocky. Come on, Ronin. What's wrong with a little confident cockiness?
I don't think the word cocky should describe a hero.
And maybe you shouldn't be a hero. Less joking, more fighting. Since when did you become the bummer, Jay? Maybe it was when the world started to end.
What do we do?
Even if they overpower us, their efforts will be in vain. By my calculations, the sun flares have reached a point of no return. You'll all be nothing but ash in a matter of hours.
Then I'll make sure we're not the only ones.
Nia, daughter of Maya, your mother died a coward. She begged, pleaded, and wept as we destroyed her. Let's see if you'll do the same.
Yeah!
Impossible! Our Vengestone is supposed to suppress your powers!
How is she doing that?
True power is never lost. It's only dormant until something is powerful enough to wake it.
This is for my family!
You heard, Mr. E. The sun flares can't be stopped. I'll be seeing you soon, Ninja.
You're him. The first Spinjitzu master.
I am.
And you're bleeding.
I did everything I could to hold back the flares, but I wanted to spend my final moments here, with you.
I don't understand.
You will, when you make your choice. I trust you'll do what's right, Lloyd. You always do.
Everything seems so quiet from up here. The screams and the death will all soon stop when the triumphant sound of order returns to this land.
The screams and death won't stop, Kiro. This land is already lost. The flares are here!
Maybe so, but things will end the way they were supposed to, with me on the throne. Your ancestors' mistakes are finally corrected.
They did what they thought was right, and now it's my turn. I'm not who I once was. My master lives with me. You won't escape with your life this time.
That's where you're wrong, Lloyd. With the Venge Stone I have collected, your powers are futile. And with this mask, I possess the same dark power bestowed upon your father.
That power, it doesn't belong to you.
You forfeited the potential of darkness years ago with your moral ideologies.
You're wrong. My power is reborn today. You've shown me its true purpose.
Yeah! Impressive! Perhaps now you've finally learned the true value of power. Your gifts shall be squandered no more.
It's over.
Yes, you have won, Lloyd. But in your quest for victory, you have become the very thing you have swore to destroy. You have become a killer.
Darkness is as much a part of light as the ground is to this earth. The difference between us is that you let it define you. Ninjago is free today. I know what comes next for me. But for you, your future is a mystery. Perhaps the first Spinjitzu master will be kinder to you than me.
And perhaps you will finally accept your failure when we meet in the departed realm. Without me, this land...
That sky is getting worse by the second. Zane, how much time do we have? Temperature and luminosity are rising rapidly. By my calculation, conditions will become intolerable within minutes. It seems this day may be our last.
Then I'm glad to be spending my final moments amongst my friends.
Echo Zane! We thought you had completely rusted over.
I had, but Shade fixed me up at the forge.
Where's Shade now?
Evacuating people on the west side of the city, but it seems like that will be in vain. The flares can't be stopped.
Looks like I missed a lot. Please tell me you found Kiro's Vengestone, Lloyd. Borg's records charted its location. Kiro's already spread it throughout the city in a line of defense. There's nothing more to do. No amount of Vengestone will be enough to stop this flare. Mother Nature has already decided our fate.
I don't get this. Kai brought you back to this world with hope, Zane. There has to be something you can do. Some kind of crazy calculation or formula that could stop this.
I'm immortal, just like you, Neuro. The will of nature and the deity that created it is something I have no power against. We must accept our fate. I refuse to give up. There has to be something we can do. Zane is right, Colin. I've accepted my destiny. Maybe it's time you all accept yours.
This can't be the end.
Ninja, what do we do? There has to be something. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry. Goodbye, my friends. There was no other way.
can't be. Zora, is it really you?
We need to get as many people as we can out of here.
I don't understand.
And you don't have to. At least, not yet. Protect the existence of your species now, ask questions later.
She's right. Get everyone through the gateway!
Where does this lead?
Somewhere a lot safer than here. Okay, that's everyone. The rest of you need to leave now.
The rest of the city? We can still save more people!
There's nothing else you can do. Your survival is about more than doing the right thing. It's about saving the entire existence of your species.
She's right. Go, all of you!
You've done everything you can. You've saved as many as you could.
Zora is correct. Shade is my friend. But the collective survival of this species is what's most important here.
We don't have time to debate this. We have to go. Nia, let's find out what lies on the other side. Together. This life is about so much more than loss and failure. Don't deprive the world of yourself because of what happened, Zane. Live your life, because it's all that you have.
I'm with you. Lloyd? In order for this world to survive, my light must stay to balance the dark. This world isn't going to survive. If you stay here, you'll die. I'm a direct descendant of the first Spinjitzu master. Protecting his creation, and more importantly, the balance he created, is my destiny. My entire life has been building towards this one moment. Through this destruction, my light can bring about a new creation, a new world. You have to let me do this. Lloyd, I don't understand.
And you don't have to. This is about something bigger than me. Bigger than all of us.
I can't lose another family member, Lloyd.
Sure you can.
You taught me how. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye, my brother. He sent you, didn't he?
Yes.
If you see him again, tell him I said hi.
Tell him yourself.
Goodbye, Lloyd. Goodbye.
Where are we? The Genesis Realm. The farthest removed from all the others and accessible only through the Realm Crystal. It's a cold and desolate world, but it's safe. You can build a future here.
Will you join us?
My destiny lies in the Cursed Realm, with our parents. It's the only place I'll be safe now.
I would hope you don't plan on leaving us here. According to my initial scan of the area, there are 0 sentient life forms or settlements within a 100-mile radius.
That's exactly why I brought you here. There's nothing for you to oppose. No good, no evil, just survival in the most basic and peaceful way possible. You can make a new life here. Creation after destruction. Just as Lloyd said.
I don't get it. How can we build a new home with just us?
You have everything you need.
Leaving already?
Yes, I've done my part.
Zora, I have to know. Did you find what you were looking for?
Not in the way I had imagined it, but life is about making the best of what you have. Fate is cruel, but denying it is even crueler. I've lived with the consequences of my decision. You don't need me anymore, Colin. You have everything you need right in front of you.
Will I ever see you again?
In another life, Colin. In another life.
Not as easy as bounty hunting and thieving, is it? No. No, it's not. Do you ever miss those days? Kid, right here with you and your friends is where I'm meant to be. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Come on, Zane. At least try it.
I don't think you understand the functionality of a Nindroid neuro. I don't require nutrients like this to sustain myself.
Not all food is eaten to sustain yourself. Just try it. It's good. Well?
This is actually quite delicious. I had no idea such satisfaction could be derived from eating. Perhaps I could get used to this. Food.
Perhaps you could.
Jay, I'm pretty sure Skylar's here.
I'm getting it.
Skylar! Good to see you guys. And I really appreciate you making me wait out in that mineral storm, Jay. Yeah, that's my bad. Thanks again for agreeing to watch Kai Jr. Jay and I can't seem to get any alone time with him around. Not a problem. I know he's still young, but I've been meaning to start telling him stories about his uncle. He was a great man. Yes. Yes, he was.
I never thought I'd get my happy ending. After everything that's happened, this new life isn't exactly what I had in mind. But life goes on. It has to. No matter what circumstances you're dealt, for better or for worse, this life is all we have. And it's our job to live it while it lasts. For every death, there is life. And for every evil, there is light. And in the infinite battle of good versus evil, the core foundation of the cosmos is life. As Wu once said, live it well, live it wisely.